to step in. What a way to start your Hearts career with an Edinburgh derby. Jason Cummings was in Hearts youth system and used to go to school next to Tynecastle. He's scored in his last 8 games away from Easter Road. Anthony Stokes has scored 2 in 2 since returning to Hibs and 2 in 4 Edinburgh derbies, but he's yet to win one. Robbie Nelson and Alan Stubbs are about to do battle again after their championship showdowns last season. Hearts have won the last 5 derbies when Craig Thompson has been in charge. Just when you thought there wouldn't be an Edinburgh derby this season, along comes one in the Scottish Cup. It's a capital contest to savour, with a place in the quarter-finals up for grabs. Hearts and Hibs always has a special feeling to it, Andy.
Yeah, fabulous atmosphere, wonderful occasion. It'll be interesting to see how the players who are making their debuts today. Abiola Dowda up front for Hearts, and of course Anthony Stokes. He's played in this fixture before, he's got Premiership experience. I think we're in for a cracker, I've got to say.
Jordan McGee up against David Gray. Hibs beat 3 top-flight teams on their way to the League Cup final: Aberdeen, Dundee United and St Johnstone. Can they overcome another and topple their fierce city rivals? Sent back by McGee. Sam Nicholson missed the last couple of games for injury. He's found a way past Gray, but not Bartley. It's been quite a weekend in the Scottish capital. Calcutta Cup in the Six Nations. Now an Edinburgh derby in the Scottish Cup. Öztürk. Over towards Dowda, it's away by McGregor. Stevenson trying to dig this out, he'll get the free kick off Guarden, but he was in a bit of bother initially.
Yeah, and I think they had to deal with the cross. Stevenson, as normal, trying to show a bit of composure. Physical challenge there, there'll be plenty of physical challenges this afternoon.
Stevenson playing in his 29th Edinburgh derby. It is the 310th derby in this city in major competitions. 32 of them have come in this famous competition, the Scottish Cup. Öztürk shuts the door on Cummings. Will take this throw. Hearts won the first derby last season, Hibs won the last, and the 2 in between were drawn. Paul Hanlon high into the sky, Öztürk underneath it. Dowda away to Nicholson. Scored a stunner himself against Hibs here last season, looking for June, but McGregor reacted.
A couple of times McGregor's come up with good interceptions, he's reading the game well. Nicholson always a threat when he's on the ball.
Augustine. Cummings. Stevenson looking for McGinn. He scored that wonderful goal here last weekend in the League Cup semi. McGinn now hugging the touchline. Happy to accept the throw. He's been a terrific signing for Hibs. Might get an early shot away here. He sure did, forcing Alexander into action.
I think Gallardo just tries to get a bit too close here. Again, far too clever for him. He doesn't even look up, knows exactly where he is on the pitch, trying to guide it away to that far post.
Liam Henderson's corner. Referee's whistle goes. Been taken again?
Yeah, I think the ball rolled out of the arc before it was hit, and the linesman put his flag up there.
It is a wet, windy, wild day in Edinburgh. Henderson tries again. McGregor had a go and flags up for offside. It won't count. He's coming, stock it away. He'll be back for more though. He thinks it's close, Jason Cummings.
Yeah, I think it's close as well. I think it's a really good attempt here. Should have been better from Hanlon. And then once they get that shot away, it is tight, but I think he's leaning offside. It's exactly the type of position both Cummings and Stokes will be in.
Thompson giving Jason Cummings a warning as he went across to the assistant referee to protest. McGregor. Öztürk, we think Hearts are going to be forced into a very early change here because Prince Guaban is struggling. Guaban is going to carry on for now, but they have given Don Cowie a shout just in case. Stokes.
Well, I think you have to trust the player's judgment. Guaban just wants to have a minute or two, see if he can shake that knock off. Certainly can't afford any passengers in a game like this.
Don Cowie is warming up, released by Wigan. Bobby Nelson was thinking about starting him today anyway. Well, he might get most of the game anyway if Guaban can't shrug off that knock. Stevenson. Augustine. McGregor. For David Gray. McGeoch, who made a permanent move from Celtic after a loan spell. Hanlon. Stevenson. Stokes trying to flick that on. Öztürk made contact. Jordan McGee, who nearly left Hearts on deadline day. Middlesbrough were keen to sign him.
Good pressure from Jason Cummings, forcing Alexander into the quick clearance. Kicks it into touch. Hibs still on the attack.
Cummings. McGeoch. Gray. Cleared by Augustine. The last 6 Edinburgh derbies in the Scottish Cup have either been at Easter Road or Hampden Park. It's the first one here at Tynecastle since 1971 when Hibs triumphed. Here's Riley, but McGinn will be onto that. Now Stevenson. John McGinn waiting to receive. Such a driving force of the goal kick that time, but he is a player.
Yeah, he settled in well to the Hibs style of play. Really good midfield. Can score goals himself as well as setting them up.
Don Cowie will be coming on. Prince Guaban's gone down now, in fact. So Hearts forced into an early change, but Robbie Nelson will certainly have full trust in Don Cowie. last goal in Scotland was against Hibs for Inverness. And Prince Warbin makes an early exit here.
Always a blow to lose one of your starting 11 so early in the match. Don Cowie, I think, has got the type of experience to handle this occasion.
Don Cowie on for his Hearts debut. Helped on by Dowda, now Riley up against Hanlon. Away by Stevenson, back by Augustine. Chases on between Stevenson and Riley. Has gone out for a throw. Lewis Stevenson protests.
Every decision contested by the players. They want to give up an inch.
Callum Patterson ready to take this and does have the potential to go long. Doesn't reach Doom, does reach Dowda. Nicholson.
Well, conditions are difficult, but normally you would expect Nicholson just to handle it, take a better touch and make sure he can get a pass away or get a ball into the box.
Two teams in form here and in the mood for Derby glory. Alan Stubbs has guided Hibs to the League Cup final, where they will meet Ross County next month. And Hibs won their semi-final against St Johnstone here at Tynecastle last week. Öztürk. Cowie on for the injured Boabin. Dowda showing interest, but so did Hanlon. Cowie. Bartley closes off Cowie. Comes off by Yardo.
Early stuff in the game. Hibs just showing that they've settled down really quickly, knocking the ball about really well.
Nicholson. McGee moves away from Henderson, who held him. It's only the third time these two city rivals have met whilst playing in different divisions. The last was back in the 1930s. For Paul Hanlon. Two Edinburgh boys at the heart of the Hibs defence. Just taking no chances with Cummings in close attendance.
Poor touch on the ref.
Henderson offering here for Stevenson. Patterson will dispatch that. Stokes. Bartley needs to rescue that, and Julie did. Stokes finding McGeoch. Gray takes over. Cummings. White and busy, looking for Bartley here. Öztürk dealt with it. David Riley on the chase, put a forlorn one. Hearts 8 times winners of the Scottish Cup, lastly in 2012 when they humiliated Hibs 5-1 in the first All-Edinburgh final. Öztürk. Too high for McGee. Hibs haven't won the Scottish Cup since 1902 and they're right fed up of hearing about it. One day, surely. Skimmed off Nicholson and McGee. Augustine decided the back row was the best option. David Gray, the Hibs captain, will take this. Stokes. Nicholson gets stuck in, and Hearts secure a throw.
Should be a decent combination up front for Hibs. Stokes receives the ball really well and comes short. Cummings going in behind.
Hibs have only managed one win in their last 11 visits to Tynecastle, to play Hearts, that is. Away by McGee. Gray. Caught late there by Zoom.
I think the conditions will play a part today, certainly in the way that Craig Thompson referees the match. Conditions will demand that you have to have a really good first touch, very quick surface this afternoon.
McGee will take this, moving towards McGregor. Comes to Gray, and he's manhandled Nicholson. Celtic and Aberdeen have beaten the Hearts here this season. That's a foul by Dowder on Bartley, who will be first to make their mark in this Edinburgh Derby Scottish Cup version. Gray. Augustine steps out, but Bayardo won the ball off Cummings. Now Don Cowie. Colin Patterson has scored a few goals in Edinburgh derbies. June ran into McGinn. Now McGee. Nicholson. Hooked away by Gray. Riley. McGee. Bartley was dogged. Nicholson pestering him now. And Cannon's back off McGee for a goal kick. Good work from Marvin Bartley.
Yeah, I'm sure he's in just to counter the physical aspect that we all recognise in the Hearts team. Physical challenge to be met in every match. I don't think Hibs will be found wanting this afternoon.
Andy Nelson, who won the Scottish Cup with Hearts as a player, dearly love to repeat that feat as head coach. Bartley, McGee, way by Öztürk, only to Henderson. Up in the air from Augustine. Fouled by Riley. And McGee and Hibbs aren't hanging around. Cummings. Stevenson. Henderson. Stevenson. Corner to encourage Hibbs. The 20 minutes played. Not many sights of goal as yet. Will Hibbs get one here? Henderson takes it. Anthony Stokes comes quite close.
Yeah, it was a bit of a wrestling contest between Stokes and June here at the front post. June with his arms around Stokes. The quality of the ball into the box, it's fizzed straight at the head of Stokes. It's a combination of his head and shoulder onto it, almost finding the target.
Stokes. Put away by Augustine. Bartley. On by Öztürk. Here's McGee. Zoom in and around him to great effect. Nicholson taking on Gray here, but Gray gets in front.
Really good play from both players. Nicholson determined to get to the byline. Gray a match for him in terms of pace.
McGee's cross. Chases on for McGinn and Patterson. And they're certainly both happy to go for that. Here's Payado. And it's off Bartley for a Hearts corner. And that's raised the noise levels around Tynecastle, which were pretty loud anyway. Attacking the Hibs end in this first half. Nicholson delivers. Augustine went to ground, but the free kick's gone the other way against Patterson, I think.
Both Augustine and Patterson claiming they were fouled. Bit of a wrestling match. Back post. Turn of the jersey there slightly from McGregor. Certainly Craig Thompson didn't see it. Not a great deal in it.
Riley, Zoom. McGregor across. Rangers Player of the Year last season, but not part of Warburton's plans. Mind you, he was going to go anywhere after Rangers. Hibs would have been the club for him. Huge fan. Payado now for Öztürk. Over to Patterson. Over the head of Riley. McGregor calmly back to Oxley.
He did well, McGregor, because he assumed that Handel was going to miss it. Just adjusted his position.
Nicholson, back by Bartley, away by Augustine, who wins so much in the air. Augustine again. Dowda leaves it for Cowie. Hammond stopped it reaching June, which could have been crucial. Both teams have won their last 3 games coming into this. Fired up for an Edinburgh derby. Stevenson, a veteran of these occasions. Again slipped, Stevenson. Neil Alexander will take care of that. Patterson. Towards Dowda. Flag was up for offside. The Hearts new boy.
Just running away from the ball, no idea where it was. It's a good long ball, but you look at Dowda here, it seems to me as though he's onside. Once that ball's in the air, he actually turns his back.
Henderson. On loan from Celtic. Gregor tidies up. From Oxley, but it's met by Patterson. Stevenson. McGeoch. Öztürk away. Oxley out to deal with it, and Riley is onside.
Well read with Oxley. It's exactly what you want to do, keep a high line. If the ball's over the top, make sure you can clear the danger.
Jim. Cowie. Missed, judged by McGregor.
He's been excellent in the air up till now. Slight misjudgment there from McGregor, but no harm done.
McGee will deliver. Away by McGregor. Augustine. McGee. June back to McGee. Forgot to take the ball with him. Bartley. Let's have a look at Jason Cummings' whereabouts. Isn't really a ball on.
And David Gray's struggling as well there. Just knocked the ball back to his goalkeeper, and or is it McGeoch rather?
It's Hearts who have already been forced into a change with Don Cowie on for the injured Prince Boarben. Öztürk. Kind of helped it back to Neil Alexander. Here's June. Fending off Henderson. McGee. Cowie. Payado. Patterson. Straight through to Oxley.
McGeoch has gone down. I don't think he's going to make it.
Well, that's a shame for Dylan McGeoch. It looks like both teams will be forced into first half change due to injuries. Dropping off for Hearts, McGeoch toiling here, and Kevin Thompson might be about to participate in his 17th Edinburgh derby, rejoined Hibs after leaving Dundee last month. It doesn't look too clever for Dylan McGeoch. Game over for McGeoch. And a change apiece. Well, Kevin Thompson knows a thing or two about these occasions in Edinburgh. Thompson not quite ready to come on yet. He is now. Thompson back at Hibs and back playing in an Edinburgh derby.
Well, I don't think you could have imagined that a couple of months ago. Out of the picture at Dundee, but what a great occasion for him.
June took charge of that. Here is McGee. McGregor across to clear it. Henderson tangling with Payardo. Free kick. The Spaniard. Over to Patterson it goes. Patterson's cross. Hume, strange clearance from Stevenson. That is magnificent from Arno Hume. That's the way to make an impact in a game of such importance in an Edinburgh derby in the Scottish Cup. It's Hearts 1, Hibs 0. It's a cracker.
Well, you said it, Ian. What a strange clearance from Stevenson as this ball comes in. Why not kick it away? It falls to Hume. One touch to control, and then fabulous power generated with that right peg of his. I think it might go through someone's legs, but he finds the angle. It's far too much for Oxley to cope with. There's a poor clearance. The ball through the legs again. Once he gets on his feet, Stevenson. But it's a fabulous strike. Great power, wonderful angle, in off the post.
Meantime is having a shot straight away as Hibs look for a response, but it came off his own man, Stokes, I think.
Well, almost an immediate response from Hibs. Why not have a pop at goal? Saw what happened there with a long-range effort from June Cummings, taking a leaf out of his book. But what an opening goal from June.
He's been some signing really for Robbie Nielsen. Arno Hume, Belgian, born in the Cameroon. His fifth goal, all of them here at Tynecastle, and it's hard to have the edge over their city rivals, courtesy of a screamer.
Well, you always need that to be successful. Goal scoring threat from midfield. Hume struck the ball so well, and it's a goal out of nothing. It should settle Hearts into the game and make them be a bit more confident on the ball.
First attempt on goal, it wasn't a bad one from Arno Hume. How will Hibs respond to that? Nicholson. Nicholson gets it back. Blocked by Gray. Payardo has a go. Blocked by McGregor. Comes to Cummings. Taken off his toes by June, but it will be a Hibs throw. Henderson. The bragging rights are very much with the Hearts fans at the moment. Gray. Henderson. Foul by McGee.
Good feet, Henderson, quick, skillful. Giving his team a chance now to get a bit of quality into this ball.
Hanlon and McGregor among those waiting. Stokes, Cummings also there. It was a decent delivery from Henderson, to say the very least.
Oh, fabulous delivery. What a cross that was.
Hanlon was still up there. He might have to get back sharpish, because Hearts are on their way again with Patterson. Dowder calling for a pass. He's just showed too much of that to Stevenson. Stokes shut off by Öztürk, and it's going to be a yellow card here for the Hearts captain, which means he'll be suspended for the next tie in the Scottish Cup if they advance.
Well, it was always going to be a dummy here from Stokes. Cynical block from Öztürk. Don't know if it merits a yellow, but certainly a foul.
A costly card for the captain. Well, his last free kick was wicked. How will he fare this time, Henderson? Right on top of Neil Alexander.
You can see he wants to put in a great deal of pace on the ball. That one, comfortable. But earlier, just look at the quality here. Into a fabulous area. Stokes can't get off the ground, and he knows it. He knows that was a big chance.
Patterson. McGee. It's Nicholson. June again. It's broken here for June. He goes to ground. Craig Thompson right on the spot. Sees nothing wrong, and now he's given a free kick. Two Hibs.
Jordan McGee in on John McGinn there, just outside the box. Craig Thompson just pulling him to the side. Taking his time. He was in a good position to spot this.
A car coming McGee's way.
Just trying to take the sting out of the game, I think. Craig Thompson trying to calm everyone down. Zoom it was again, despite the bodies around him getting the break of the ball. He can't get the shot away. Certainly not a penalty, but that there. So 50-50. McGinn gets the ball away first. Takes a sore one, but seems to have made a really good recovery.
That's two of the back four booked for Hearts as Turk and McGee. Hearts scored 3 goals from open play against Hibs last season, and they were all from outside the box. Arnaud Zoom has continued that theme here. Charging in. but here's Bartley. Taken out by Callum Patterson. Patterson had a little word there with Bartley.
It's just a foul, nothing more. No need for a yellow card. Patterson should just get back in position, go on with it.
There's another one who has to be wary, also on a yellow card in this competition. Another free kick for Liam Henderson. It's a rather windy day at Tynecastle. It's another dreadful free kick from Henderson. Stevenson sends it back, away by Augustine. Comes off Thompson. We're into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Jordan McGee taking his time here. Up in the air from Augustine, one by Henderson, one by Stokes. Augustine clearing most things at the moment. Riley, Nicholson, Zoom, Gallardo for Patterson. Nicholson. McGee again taking his time and warmed by Craig Thompson. Riley couldn't find the ball amid his feet. McGregor coming out and held back by Dowdle. Thompson, Henderson, Stevenson available to the left. He's gone to the right to Cummings though. Henderson, he ricochets, and it's come off McGinn.
That was good football from Hibs, all stemmed from that first initial pass from Thompson. In the end it was a really good block from Ozturk, you've got to say, but better from Hibs.
Nicholson, Riley, Patterson, Cummings nearby, Cowie, Patterson, it's reached Sam Nicholson! Strengthened their grip on this Scottish Cup tie. A crucial second just before the break, fired in by Sam Nicholson.
Great control from Nicholson. Gray should be doing a lot better. You can see here he's concerned with Riley, and he's in a bit too much, I think. But credit to Nicholson. What a great first touch, because it gives him instant control and allows him to get the shot away. Yet again it goes through the legs of the defender, but it's the quality of the control, getting that shot away with the accuracy to get it on target, and he gets his reward. Wonderful time to get the second goal.
He's received a yellow card for his celebration, Sam Nicholson. And that could catch up with him later in the competition. Well, he scored a cracker at the other end of the field here in the first Edinburgh derby of last season. That wasn't bad either from Sam Nicholson, who was booked for his celebration. Long way back for Hibs. I haven't really asked any questions of Neil Alexander yet. attempts at goal and have scored with both of them. That's the way to do it. Öztürk is hurt at the moment. Two fabulous finishes from Hearts.
Well, it's just the quality. I mean, there was nothing in the game until that fabulous hit from June. That obviously gave Hearts a bit of confidence, and this one here is real quality. Chest control, taking it closer to the target and really drilling it home with some precision. Wonderful strike from Nicholson.
Öztürk in some agony, but he'll be okay for now. There's going to be 3 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Super Sunday continues later with not a bad game either. Chelsea against Manchester United, Sky Sports 1 from 3:30. McGregor now. Gray. Oh, McGinn was coming in as it evaded Alexander.
Brilliant cross from David Gray on the run there.
Öztürk returns. And Hearts are sitting pretty against their Edinburgh rivals. Hibs need to score the next goal in this game. Easier said than done. Away by Öztürk. Gray. Nicholson on his way. David Gray sorts it out. Away from Cummings. Cummings and Stokes will be hoping a few chances come their way eventually. Foul on Cummings by Payado. 2 minutes of the 3 minutes are down. Henderson now. And Stokes is offside. The flag is up. Much to the relief of Hearts.
Yeah, the flag had to go up there. Went far too early. Stokes helped on from Henderson. And he's certainly involved in the play there. That wouldn't have counted.
Stubbs and Hibs jubilant here at Tynecastle last weekend when they booked a place in the League Cup final. But this is football. It's a very different story this week. They trail 2-0 in the Edinburgh Derby in the Scottish Cup. Stevenson. Anderson sticking close to Cummings. It is half-time. We've seen 2 goals of the highest quality. It was Doom, it was boom. A spectacular strike to give Hearts the edge, and then up popped Sam Nicholson with another great goal, a superb strike too, and it means that Hearts are staring at a place in the quarter-finals and on course to see off their city rivals here in this Scottish Cup showdown. Half-time, Hearts 2, Hibs 0.
And coming up, we'll get the half-time thoughts of Neil McCann and the Northern Ireland manager, Michael O'Neill. Well, Hibs started so well. They had the ball in the back of the net after 5 minutes. The flag stopped them in their tracks then. Hearts really moved up a gear. Reaction next. Which is tomorrow on Sky Sports News at 6:30. Can they hold out? Let's join our commentators, Andy Walker and Ian Crocker.
And it's Hearts who will get us going in this second half with a comfortable lead against their Edinburgh rivals. Hibs haven't really performed today, certainly by the standards they've set recently. Hartley and June on a collision course immediately at the start of this second half, and it's going to be a yellow card for Bartley.
10 seconds or so. Bartley's lucky. He misses the ball completely. He's high on the opponent. And thankfully he got out the way, but I think he was just caught there. Still needs a bit of treatment.
First booking for Hibs. Hearts received 3 yellows in the first half, as Dirk McGee and Sam Nicholson for his goal celebration. Prince Boisben, by the way, who went off injured, has a hamstring problem. It's all looking good for Robbie Nilsson and Stevie Crawford. Alan Stubbs will be desperate for some sort of response, desperate for the real Hibs to show up in this second half.
Yeah, I thought they started the game well for about 10 minutes or so, but nothing really in the last third. Just a fleeting chance where the block came in from Ozturk when Henderson was through.
McGee. Nicholson scored that excellent second goal. Kevin Riley lurking, but it's clutched by Mark Oxley. Cummings. Patterson. Hanlon. Under pressure from Riley. Patterson presented it to Bartley. Plenty to ponder for Alan Stubbs. The road back in this Scottish Cup tie is a long one, and Aleem Öztürk, who was injured at the end of the first half, is clearly toiling again.
Well, that doesn't bode well. He's down so early in the second half. Yet again, Hearts may be forced into a change due to injury.
Well, they're going to bring on the Nigerian left back, Juwon Oshaniwa, so McGee may move into the middle. Oshaniwa has been left on the bench for the last 3 matches. Looks like he will get his first taste of an Edinburgh derby. Öztürk desperate to play on. Maybe he will try and give it another go. Dowda making his debut in place of Osman Sow, who's bound for China. Nicholson wins the challenger Gray. Dowda in there. Payado might get another go.
Well, it's Kevin Thompson put David Gray in trouble.
Öztürk waiting to come back on. Craig Thompson gives him the signal now. He's going to try to continue. McGee. Butley. Gray. Henderson. Kevin Thompson came on for the injured Dylan McGeoch in the first half. Here is Thompson again. Now Gray. Stokes is deep. Stokes again. Stokes across for Bartley, but in fact it's going to be a throw for Hibs. Hearts are making a change now. Aleem Öztürk is unable to continue. And that's a bit of a blow. Oshaniwa will indeed come on, having been stuck to the bench for the last few games. Augustine has taken the captain's armband. Oshaniwa is on. Jordan McGee will go into the centre of defence. Stokes now. Here's Hanlon. Stevenson, whose dreadful clearance allowed Hume to fire in that opening goal, although he still had a bit to do. He did it in some style. McGinn. McGinn advancing. Free kick. Right on the edge of the box.
Well, he does this too often for it to be anything other than just sheer skill. A double drag back. Very clever at that, John McGinn. He's now put Hibs in a really decent position. A goal here, and it's game on.
Anthony Stokes over the free kick. 2 goals in 2 games after returning to Hibs. Neil Alexander wants 4 in the wall. This potentially is a pivotal moment. Can Hibs find a route back into this Scottish Cup tie? Hibs' need is urgent. It is Anthony Stokes, but it never looked like it was going to trouble Alexander.
Yeah, just didn't have the technique. Couldn't get it up and down. He's done it before, of course, Anthony Stokes, but I think he's cut a frustrated figure this afternoon.
Stokes and Cummings haven't had much to play with. Hearts are bossing it against Hibs, which has pretty much been the case in recent times. Hibs have only won 4 of the last 25 Edinburgh derbies. John Cowie for Riley. Steered away by Stevenson, sent back by Patterson. Nicholson onto it. Nicholson. Nicholson taking the long way around here. Strange one from Payado. Not very Spanish. David Gray has been struggling a little. He's going to be replaced here, so both captains going off as Paul Hanlon takes the armband from David Gray. David Gray replaced by Nicholas Gunnarsson, Norwegian, who joined on loan from Vålerenga, will make only his 3rd appearance for Hibs. Warsaw many years ago when he was just a boy, but got a bit homesick. Gunnarsson started in midweek at Morton. McGregor away, McGinn away.
I think that's been one aspect of the game that Hearts have been dominant. Just loose balls. They tend to get onto it a bit quicker than the Hibs players.
Patterson. Gunnarsson. Stevenson. Bartley. 10 minutes into the second half, no way back for Hibs yet. Gunnarsson though has found Stokes, who was trying to set up Henderson. Cummings, Henderson, Stokes, Henderson, no great power in that.
Promising until the end product, really good chest control from Jason Cummings, and then Stokes and Henderson getting involved.
Ian Henderson, who was actually in Hearts' youth system before joining Celtic. Payado, Zoom, Patterson, offside against Dowda. Both sides have already had to make a couple of changes with a fair chunk of the game to go. Here is Kevin Thompson. Cummings. Desperate for a sight of goal. Has made Gunnarsson work for that. A corner for Hibs in front of their fans, who would so desperately love to see a response to those two fine goals from Hearts. Particularly windy in that corner. Henderson takes. McGregor not allowed to get near it by Patterson. And then slipped as he was challenged anyway by Augustin. Bartley. Hibs need someone to step forward here to hold themselves back into this Edinburgh derby. Hanlon, Stevenson. Hanlon playing in his 21st Edinburgh derby. Little touch from McGinn. It's gone out before Stevenson can get there.
And this would suit Hearts, just allowing Hibs a lot of possession. Hearts just dropping back, more than capable of hitting Hibs on the break.
Lost when they've scored first this season. They've done so 14 times now.
All of his experience here, Kevin Thompson, great use of the body.
Hanlon sends that towards his fellow centre-half McGregor. Cummings, come down for him. And McGregor there. Hearts are furious with a challenge from Darren McGregor. And it's a right old melee in there now. And what action will Craig Thompson take here? Certainly lots going on in that.
I'll take a bit of advice here. Craig Thompson, players haven't made it easy for him. No need for Oshiniwa to get involved. And then everyone comes together.
Major flashpoint.
He's doing the right thing here, Craig Thompson, taking advice from his assistant referee.
Craig Thompson has had words with his assistant referee, Frank Connor.
Back pocket is his pen and paper out, but I think he saw the foul from McGregor. I don't think it was worse than that. Might be a yellow, but it certainly led to
the yellow card for McGregor.
I just don't think there's any need for all the Hearts players to get round there. It was a foul and nothing else. Augustine with his hand around McGinn there.
Augustine has been summoned to Craig Thompson now. It's going to be a yellow card for Augustine as well.
Well, he's not finished yet, Craig Thompson.
Yeah, it's Anthony Stokes who's being summoned now. So a flurry of yellow cards from that incident. And Stokes is booked.
Yeah, there's nothing brave about all this nonsense, showing how much you care. I think you show how much you care by getting on the ball, being brave and making things happen.
Busy time there for Craig Thompson. On with the action we go. Nigerian will take this throw. Hearts still dominant against their city rivals in Edinburgh. Henderson though takes it up on his behalf and is clipped by Payado.
Well, he's going to have a tough job keeping everyone on the pitch. There are so many yellow cards already. It's half an hour to go. You know what it's like, picking up yellow cards. You will get a red later in the game.
There have been 5 red cards in the last 8 Edinburgh derbies. Henderson takes this. There's a really good header from Gunnarsson, but Neil Alexander equal to it.
Yeah, I like the delivery again from Liam Henderson, getting the ball with a bit of pace into the box from such a deep area too. I do think it's a reasonably comfortable save there from Alexander.
Henderson now. Shaniwa clears and again. Thompson. Brilliantly picked out Henderson. Blocked by McGee and away for a corner as Hibs start putting up a fight.
Well, some of these forward passes from Kevin Thompson have been really crisp and accurate, allowing Henderson to get a shot away.
Henderson's corner. Times was waiting, but Don Cowie put it behind.
Good defending from Hearts, covering all the areas.
Hibs 5-1 up on corners. 5-1, eh? Another corner from Henderson running to the mix, away by Patterson. Mistake from Stevenson, and Downer is heading towards goal. Can Bartley stop him? He can. Shaniwa though is going to strike this. I don't think he's renowned from range or on the goal scoring front somewhere.
Poor from Stevenson, that header there just allows Dowder to get onto it. Bartley, I think, does well just to stay on his feet, realising that Dowder's going to have a pop at goal, gets the block in. And I think we've seen better efforts than that before.
Nicholson, maybe straight to Bartley. Gunnarsson, Nicholson in his way. Gunnarsson under pressure here from Nicholson, but fouled by him. Stevenson. McGinn up against Patterson. Patterson wins that particular duel. Thompson now for Stokes. Stokes looking for Cummings, but it didn't quite work out.
Decent last 5-minute spell for Hibs. They're knocking it about well, gaining a bit of territory.
Gregor, Gunnarsson, Henderson, away by Augustine. The Hibs may well come back for another go here. Stevenson, McGinn. Hanlon. Gunnarsson couldn't get to that. That'll be Nilsson's Hearts. Still with a 2-goal cushion. Hearts have scored with their only 2 efforts on target in the game. But what goals they were. Dowda, Bartley in charge. Stevenson goes long. Neil Alexander will be having that. Patterson. Might just carry to Riley, in fact it carries to Oxley. Stevenson now. Hibs need to make the most of this decent spell in the game they're having. Gunnarsson. McGregor. Hanlon. Bartley. Henderson. McGinn. McGinn for Henderson. Here's Anthony Stokes. Onto the side netting. Big chance for Hibs to get back in the game there.
Well, they got a bit of penetration. They got in behind. Henderson does well here. He's got plenty of bodies in the box. Decent first touch from Stokes, but loses control of the shot. Slashes it wide. The half volley. Really poor attempt from Stokes. You expect better from him.
Hibs fans behind that goal thought that might have been the moment. Not yet. Stevenson. Augustine wins most of those. June finding Riley. Okay. Having Riley, Lewis Stevenson complaining.
He just needs to stay calm. Lewis Stevenson complaining to the assistant referee, who I think gave the foul here.
Don Cowie over this. Cowie takes, steered away by McGinn, but Augustine out to retrieve it. Gunnarsson did well. Now Jason Cummings. Henderson powering through the middle. Stokes making up ground as well, but Cummings held up by Patterson. McGinn sees off June. Blocked by Cowie, free kick Hibs.
Oh, I think to be fair to Cowie, he just ran into him there. Cowie can't go anywhere.
20 minutes to go. Hibs need something to happen here. Hanlon and McGregor waiting. Stokes and Cummings loitering too. This needs to be a telling free kick from Henderson. It's a corner. Fumbled under pressure by Alexander.
Yeah, it looked as though it was going to be too heavy from Henderson. But the handling there was poor from Alexander. I think he accepts that. Pressure still on.
Yep, still pursuing an all-important reply to a first-half double from Hearts. Henderson takes away by Riley. Emerson preparing to launch this. Hanlon trying to flick it on. It came to McGinn. Cummings crowded out too. Dowder now. Nicholson found him. Gavin Riley's in the middle if Dowder can pick him out. Others arriving on the scene, including Oshaniwa. Nicholson fancies another blast. Cannoned off Hanlon. And flag is up for offside. Riley.
Just a bit surprised Riley didn't make a better angle when Dowder was going down the left-hand side.
Henderson. Over the head of Cummings, away by McGee. Stevenson's throw. Again. Stokes. Stokes ran into Patterson, who is now racing away. Held up by Bartley, but he's away from him. Kevin Thompson clearly takes out Patterson.
Silly foul from Kevin Thompson. Patterson does really well, and when he knocks this ball away, there'll be a need for Kevin Thompson to come in. It's an easy foul for Craig Thompson to give.
McGee is in the box, but Augustine has stayed back. Patterson's free kick is awful. McGinn away, looking for Cummings, but soon sped away from him. Osman Sow still officially a Hearts player for now, but set for a big money move to China. Swedish striker. Top scorer for Hearts this season with 11. Again. Oh, Cummings. And now Oshaniwa with the challenge. It's going to be a yellow card.
The claim that he gets the ball doesn't really work when you come through the man like this. Such a stupid challenge. Completely takes Cummings out of it. Again, no option for Craig Thompson but to show him a yellow.
The 8th yellow card of the game. Promising free kick, but Hibs so need something to go their way. Anthony Stokes placing it again. His last free kick from the other side wasn't great. A quarter of an hour to go. Hibs simply have to make the most of an opportunity like this. Anthony Stokes drills it low but wide.
I'll try to fool everyone, just keeping this ball really low. Don't know whether he tried to go under the wall, but he got to try and find the target.
Stubbs running out of time.
I think he's just complaining about the amount of time it's taken for the goal kick to be taken.
Took a while for the ball to be retrieved, but Craig Thompson has noticed as much. Henderson, Gunnarsson. Hanlon. Stevenson. Gallardo stretching. Stevenson. Trying to sneak it through to Cummings.
Well, he's not comfortable on his right foot, Stevenson, because he created a yard of space there. Why not have a go?
Yep, the ball was on the wrong foot. Hanlon. Gunnarsson. Thompson. McGregor. Cowie away, Dowder on the chase. Marvin Bartley will be last man here. Not for the first time. Hanlon. Stevenson. Stokes. Gunnarsson. Stokes. Taking on Oshaniwa and tripping him. No goal kick's been given anyway.
Not really understanding that run from Stokes. He played it out wide to Gunnarsson. Why not get back in the box? He actually went for the overlap, and in the end just ran out of ideas. As soon as he took that heavy touch, Oshinawa just steered it out.
Possession isn't everything. Hibs have been unable to find a way to goal.
Yeah, and Hearts will be quite happy. Just sitting deep, allowing Hibs players to come on there. I'm trying to hit the break, but not looking dangerous in that fashion, it has to be said. But neither do they look as though they're going to give a goal away.
McGregor. Hanlon. Stevenson now. Bartley clipped by Payado. Again for Thompson. Thompson thought he was blocked off. Craig Thompson agreed. Another quick free kick. Henderson. Cummings. It's dropped in from Jason Cummings. And with just over 10 minutes to go, we have a game on our hands. We have a cup tie on our hands.
Well, Cummings has given Hibs a lifeline here. There is nothing on. All he can do is just try and guide that towards the goal. And there's enough on it. There's a big loop and it drops in under the bar, inside the post. Cummings again scoring at Tynecastle. He's in acres of space inside the box. Game on here the last 10 minutes.
Jason Cummings has scored in the last 3 Edinburgh derbies. Last man to score in 3 in a row was Derek Ryden back in 2005. Cummings, or rather McGinn, and suddenly Stevenson onto his right boot. Better effort that time, but straight at Alexander.
They should have done better, because it was a really good move again. Stokes with a flick down the left-hand side. Stevenson can't keep that ball low that possibly would have given Alexander a problem.
It had to be Jason Cummings, released by Hearts. As a boy, went to school, next door to the ground. And he's hauled Hibs back into contention in this Scottish Cup tie. He's now scored in his last 9 games away from Easter Road. Hanlon. Suddenly it's a little edgy and a little nervy for Hearts. Butley. Hibs are believing now. Gunnarsson's cross. It comes to McGinn. And he screwed it wide. Scored a cracker here last week, not this week.
Yeah, he's so capable of scoring from outside the box, McGinn, and the ball falls to him perfectly. Completely miscues that shot. That was a decent chance there for Hibs to get level.
Ono Zoom, who opened the scoring in spectacular fashion, is going to be replaced here by Jamie Walker. Scored in the New Year Edinburgh Derby last season, but this is his first game since the end of October. He's been out with a knee problem. He's played in 12 Edinburgh Derbies, won 4, drawn 4, lost 4. Which of those columns is about to change? An intriguing finale to this Edinburgh Derby. McGregor won it. Miscue from Oshaniwa, and Cummings will pounce on this. Cummings looking for Stokes, lovely flick, Bartley, but his touch was heavy.
Was a great touch from Stokes here. This is a really good move. Love the ball from Cummings, fizzed into the feet of Stokes. Just a great pity that the touch was a bit too heavy there from Bartley.
Exquisite from Stokes. McGinn. McGee.
Well, they need to keep the ball, Hearts. They've really struggled the last 15-20 minutes or so.
Riley linking up with Walker. Patterson. Cowie now, he's given it away to Cummings. Augustine. Cowie on Thompson. Fans are certainly believing in a comeback to remember here. Thompson delivers. It's gone over the head of McGregor and Hanlon though. Coming later on Super Sunday, it's only Chelsea against Manchester United, 3:30 on Sky Sports 1. And stops Hibs. Oh, back in the frame here, back in the hunt. He goes a long way, just skip past Sam Nicholson. It's poor from Oshaniwa. Stevenson. McGinn. Screen by McGee. Stokes was behind him. Nicholson onto that, but partly onto him. McGinn. Cummings. Henderson chasing. He'll get there. Stevenson now. Rode the challenge from Riley. Henderson, corner off Patterson.
Well, earlier on, it was Hearts who were winning all the loose balls. It's now Hibs, they're hungrier, trying to make one last effort to get back on level terms.
Henderson delivers. Hanlon. Away for a goal kick from Paul Hanlon.
Yeah, he gets up really well here, Paul Hanlon, but I think the ball's just a bit too high for him to control it and get it either back into the danger area towards the target.
An anxious few minutes ahead for Robbie Nelson and Hearts, whose lead is now a slender one in the Edinburgh derby. Again, on by Henderson. Overhead from Patterson. Cowie now. Bayardo. Now Wasaniwa. Stopped by McGregor. Gunnarsson. Sent back by Augustine. On by Thompson. Again. Closed in on Riley. And then charged down Patterson's clearance and hurt himself in the process. Patterson's throw. Dowda, McGregor across. Actually ready to launch this. Might go all the way through. He will. Not what Hibs required. We'll be hoping for a sizable amount of stoppage time as they look for a replay. By Stevenson on Riley will buy Hearts a bit of time.
Well, Stevenson should know better than to give away a cheap foul like that. Takes all the pressure off Hearts and allows them a good breather.
Hearts in no rush here. Have to get a move on soon though. Was feeling the effects of it all there. Patterson. Dowda! Just wide. Hibs still in with a shout here.
Well, he's done very little this afternoon, Dowda. This ball gives him a chance to try and guide something towards the target. The surface almost helps him.
Stevenson will get a free kick. That was the initial challenge on him, I think. Last minute of the 90, we think there are going to be 4 minutes added on here at Tynecastle. That'll be confirmed shortly. Stubbs not giving up on this yet. We're going to work with Kevin Clancy, the 4th official. McGinn takes this. McGregor trying to sneak in. It's a corner for Hibs to add to the drama and to the tension. McGinn will take it. 90 minutes almost up. Ball's blowing away again. And now Craig Thompson has spotted something. And Henderson on top of Neil Alexander. 4 minutes stoppage time is confirmed. McGinn takes some save. Hanlon trying to do it back in. This is astonishing. Paul Hanlon, Edinburgh boy, Hibs fan. A remarkable comeback in this Scottish Cup showdown from 2-0.
Well, how did he keep it on target? This is fabulous skill. What a good ball from John McGinn. The header there that's well saved. But Hanlon has actually lost his footing. When he gets to this ball on his right, keeps it on target. Henderson does well to get out of the way. There's the save from Alexander. But the touch there from Hanlon, absolutely fantastic. What a recovery from Hibs.
He's been booked for his celebration. Born in Edinburgh, brought up as a Hibs fan, playing for the team of his dreams. And in his 260th match for Hibs, Paul Hanlon may well have secured them a replay against their city rivals.
Well, you have to credit their never-say-die attitude, their determination, the second-half performance. I think they certainly deserve to get back in the game, and with that bit of quality there, they may well have got a replay.
Now they fancy a winner, and there's still a couple of minutes left. Stokes. Gavin Riley clears. They've shown some spirit and shown some character here. McGregor launching it. Kevin Thompson won that. Don Carey in a heap, but he's back up now. Thompson, he's certainly relished every second since he's come on. The Hibs fans are loving it now. They looked down and out with just over 10 minutes to go, but a remarkable rally late on.
Well, I would say this Hibs team of a few years ago would have buckled, would never have come back. But clearly Alan Stubbs has instilled some sort of never-say-die attitude, a healthier spirit about these players. Certainly deserve to be back in the game.
Even he must have been thinking 10 minutes or so to go that was that. It still might be that. Cowie trying to shot in, and Gunnarsson puts it onto his crossbar. Extraordinary stuff.
Well, Gunnarsson actually did well initially to read the danger. Look at him here, and he comes over, he spots the runner Cowie. Wow, I thought that was going to drop in under the bar.
First corner of the second half, and they have a chance now to grab a winner. It's Sam Nicholson to take this. Oh, you've seen it's off the line. It's McGee, Don Cowie, and Hibs survive. And not only that, can Anthony Stokes keep this in? He can, and Cummings wants the pass. He's got a bit to do with it though, and it's going to go away from Jason Cummings. Unreal.
Well, what a pity, but what a bit of drama here in the box. That ball there, off the line from Gunnarsson. He was the one that... It was Thompson actually.
It's all over. A classic finish to this Edinburgh derby in the Scottish Cup. Alan Stubbs Hibs looked down and out with just over 10 minutes to go, but Paul Hanlon just into stoppage time got their equaliser after Jason Cummings, of course, had given them a bit of hope and a bit of belief. And these fierce rivals will have to go again in a replay. Kevin Thompson with that crucial clearance off the line in the dying seconds. Hearts were in control with two great goals from Arno Hume and Sam Nicholson. And just as it looked like Hibs' Scottish Cup hopes were evaporating yet again, they staged an incredible late rally here. And just look what it means. Two late goals. And they are hanging on in there in the Scottish Cup after a fabulous finale here. The Edinburgh derby in the Scottish Cup ends Hearts 2, Hibs 2.
You would think they'd won it. Great celebrations from the Hibernian players and also the Hibernian supporters, whereas the Hearts players are off the pitch, and as you can see, the home supporters are leaving. The Hibs fans are staying to milk this one. Just a couple of minutes ago, Alan Stubbs was complaining to the fourth official, Kevin Clancy, that 4 minutes of stoppage time wasn't enough. Well, it turned out to be just what Hibs required. And hasn't that man Alan Stubbs built this Hibs team in his own image? They gave 100% for him and pushed this one over the line. What a replay that is going to be, Easter Road. Now, on Sky Sports 1 it's Super Sunday, Bournemouth taking on Arsenal, followed by Chelsea against Manchester United at 3:30, the second in our double bill on Super Sunday. And if you can hear me above the Hibernian supporters, I can tell you the Scottish Cup draw for the quarterfinals is live at 6:30 tomorrow in Sky Sports News HQ. Join me, and a gift from God, Lubomir Auchik, for that one. And the Scottish Cup goals roundup is available online and on demand from tomorrow. Neil McCann, Michael O'Neill, and I can hardly believe what we've just seen there. We'll react to that and get reaction from both camps. Well, as comebacks go, this was something special. Derby drama in Edinburgh, and they get to do it again. And frankly, if it's half as good as this one, it'll be worth watching.
William Hill, proud sponsor.